What is going on, guys? Welcome to another Nation of Expert Gaming videos. We've got for you Inform McGeady, the long and awaited team. For him is my Russian league team. Are you at the minute put Hulk in there instead of McGeady? I prefer Hulk over McGeady, and to be honest, setting the tone off, I didn't really like McGeady that much. So moving into his statistics of the in-game proportion: 91 dribbling, 94 acceleration, 96 agility, 91 aggression, 92 sprint speed, 84 ball control, 83 shot power. Nothing really screaming at me, only 78 finishing. Nothing is screaming out at me. I've just read that off the board that I've got rather than on there, but you can see them obviously for yourself. 26 years old, 27 or 26 years old, 5'10", right-footed, high attacking work rate, medium defensive, 5-star skiller, 4-star weak foot. His stats scream that they're pretty decent at me, but I just can't see it. To be honest, I found him as a really good team player rather than goal scorer. I know Atani has said the same, but he managed to score like 13 goals with him. I cannot believe that he managed to score that many goals with him. I managed to score 2 and 6, and I was struggling to try and get them up. He just seemed to want to play back, and the way to bring him forward was literally just to go on a run with him, and it was just too hard and too sprinting in every match to try and, like, you look here, this is the average position. I'll pick up the ball and then I'll have to run up with the ball for with him and then have to score as well. I just found it easier just to go down the wing, and as you see here, just nipping a ball. That one did fail, but I just thought it was a nice skill run. It shows off some of the stuff that he can do. I'm not a massive skiller. I really do use the basics. I try and broaden my kind of skilling knowledge every time I use skillers by using different techniques, but it is basic for me. You won't see, I think, who is it? Is it FIFA Rally? Yeah, FIFA Rally. Yeah, I think FIFA Rally, who's like insane at skills. He is unbelievable, and I'm not like that. I really just like to run and pass. Skilling is just like that kind of secondary. I know how to do a couple, but it's never really been my massive thing. But yeah, so I found him as a better team player, honestly. Right forward, maybe a different story. I know I let one of the people that let me borrow man of the match, Gomez. I let him, and look at that goal. Oh, Emenike. Oh, beautiful. There's a movement in my pants. Yeah, so man of the match, Gomez. I let the person that lent me him to borrow him, and he put him in right forward, but he put him off the bench, so he was still right mid. And look at that, that's my last goal. That's beautiful. That was my last game as well. And I let him borrow him, and he scored 2 goals in right forward. So it must be just me, or it might be just that he needs to be in right forward. So I've heard a couple of other reviews, and they've said the exact same. So I'm only giving him a 7, to be honest. I didn't enjoy him that much. I found Hulk a lot better, and even McGeady's normal card I found quite decent compared to this. It just seemed like he was just not up to that standard. I thought he was going to be a really, really good player. Positives though: skill, obviously 5-star skills, you cannot complain about that. Team player, definitely. He does set up quite a few. I believe he set up quite a couple, maybe a few in that review. And obviously, if you had him in your team full time, he would do a lot more. Passing, again, even though he's only got 81 passing, I found his through balls quite decent. That's what made him the team player, to be honest. Negatives: feels slow. Well, people may disagree, people may agree with me. He has got 91 pace. I personally never felt the 91 pace about him. I thought he was more in the 80s than anything when I looked at him. So you look at him comparison to Wellington. Wellington feels like he's got 99 pace, whereas this does not feel like he's got 91 pace at all. His attacking does take us a step back, as he has got medium defensive work rate as well. I found that he does kind of go on the defensive side rather than attacking. Even though he does have a high attacking work rate, I don't believe that at all. He kind of just like stayed back too much for me. I'd be on the break and he would be still in the halfway line, so that is my big problem with him. Even though I don't score with my mids normally, I normally score with my centre mids and strikers, or centre attacking mids and centre forwards and strikers. I personally just found him a bit lackluster, a bit of a kind of letdown compared to the hype around his inform. So there you go. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'll be bringing out more of the team of the week for tomorrow. I've got a few more that I want to do before Wednesday. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, remember to leave a like. I'll see you all again next time, and stay tuned. Bye bye.
Bye.